Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that misses. And we are underway in Denver. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One up, one down. Here's Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto, the next to hit. Check swing, called strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Going to count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Tipped into the mid, strike 3. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, 1's the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Grich. And first offering is fouled off. And right back to the mound. Over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that's fouled off. The pitch. That one at triple digits.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Coors Field, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Ryan back to work. Swings through that.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Harper tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Foul ball there. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
In the dirt, but kept close. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. No score here in the second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Josh Naylor. The changeup missing. 1-0. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And Naylor swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. And here is Sosa to the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. 1 out, bases empty.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. At the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. Swing and a pop-up. Marte makes the play, and that will end. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fouled off. He was late. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
First pitch, and he just misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Top of the third, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. Higashioka goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one missed. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harper hustling after it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Taps softly to the right side. Marte throws to first. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, start of the 4th. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And it skips in the dirt. And that one is in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Here's Juan Soto.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. 4th inning underway, no score. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking. So here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Riley. He scores to tie it up. To third, tag, got him. Here's a catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. And that is out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that one is inside ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 1-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bobby Grich, the next to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hurts takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. And a strike.
Part of the order coming through now. And with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. Outside. And it's 1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Center field. Harper ranging after it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch misses.
Two balls. No
Skips
strike.
in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Reno.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Grich on third with 2 out. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the DH, Cal Ripken Jr. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. And the batter now, Evan Carter. And a foul ball. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Just off the inside edge. 2 on, 2 outs. Close, but called a ball. And the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. New inning getting started, and now it's Josh Naylor. Ryan back to work. Late with the swing there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter puts it away for the out, and there's one down. So digging in, Zach Neto. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Soto really on his horse for it. They got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
Popped up left side. Abrams makes his way towards it. Corrals it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That one fouled off. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Arenado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Abrams now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Rolled to short, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1.
Out.
Over to first, safe. So up next, Bobby Grich. 1 for 2. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Abrams at second with 2 down. Check swing went around. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. Hit in the air, right field. Soto. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Kershaw fires. And that one fouled off. Kershaw deals. In the air, left field. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here is Austin Riley. Riley in his 6th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And that misses off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And there's a ball. Sosa makes the grab. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
One and one.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two outs. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Higashioka up with it. To first. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Both 2 in this one. That one misses. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one wrapped foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Sammy Sosa. He is struck out and he is walked. Strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Bryce Harper to the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Higashioka, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Good eye right there. Rip to third. Arenado to first in time. 2 gone now. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Naylor. Pitch misses. Ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground. Abrams tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. That misses. 1-0. Slider right there.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Right side. Soto under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. On the ground to first. Steps on first for the out.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Zach Neto. Kershaw back to work. In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. In the air, left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ranging back. And it's off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And an excellent job keeping it right there. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Andres Munoz takes over on the mound. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next pitch is outside. And that skips into dirt. Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. 1 for 3. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 3-2. Here is Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now here is Kyle Higashioka. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
Kurtz to second. There's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Neto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1's the count. That ball's foul.
And that one is inside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Abrams zips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ball. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. That one at triple digits.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And the tying run is on base. And now, Sammy Sosa. Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And look out. As that one ran in and got him. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Cal Ripken Jr. getting ready to hit.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First pitch, not close. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. A little bit high. And a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush. So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Winning run stands at second. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And there it is.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy.
than a shade of blue eyes around pocket eyes, yes. Still there. Now we're swimming times of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the stone. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that lingers from your past. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I could tell you where I'm going. I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I found my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. And let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my veins. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is taking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Listen, I'm back on the road again and popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. His mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12. I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many eyes out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was real, it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of pockets. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been high since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controller. Through the rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, I got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and
Ready to go? Hank Thompson steps into the box, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That one outside, and we're underway. Bouncer to second. Gonzalez throws to first in time, and a quick out, number one. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teel. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Two balls.
Two outs, base is empty.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Off the mark there. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Back here with my pal Ziggy. Today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Ziggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The wind and the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Oh, and there. We're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Gonzalez gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away. O'Neal Cruz in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Popped up. Steer. Snags it for the second out. Brian Reynolds here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee settles underneath it. And that is that. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Skeens back to work. And that one fouled off. And that's down and away. Line to left. One away. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Spencer Steer. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. And they get the out. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just missed. That to right. And it's caught for the out. This is Joey Bart. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Santana. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Preston Wilson. Inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering misses down and away. That's off the mark. And now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
Dives and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Ezequiel Tovar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground, could be 2. Slings it across, and that is a big first out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hank Thompson digging in now. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Teel. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Adam Frazier. A critical at bat in this game for him. Just missed. That's a little bit low. And that one fouled off. 2-1 now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, center field. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And it's even up. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next offering upstairs. Towards first. Takes it himself. And the Pirates go. Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the 4th, David Bednar. McCutchen in the box, lays off for ball 1. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around 3rd. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. No outs, runner at first. And here is Todd Helton. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. McCutchen round 2nd, heads for 3rd. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Grounded to 3rd, could be 2. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Headed towards the corner. Reynolds on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 outs. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
Ryan Borucki
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses the zone. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Preston Wilson. Reached on an infield single his first time. This one in the air. Horwitz on the move. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
First offering, and it just misses. The shortstop takes a ball. And another ball. And that clips the inside corner. Hit slowly on the ground. Thompson to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee sizes this one up. And there's 2 down. Last chance now for the Pirates. Now here is Ryan Reynolds. Fly to center his first time. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Just missed. Called strike right there. In for a strike. 2-2. The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play.
So you better buzz. Finish you really want to us. You really spilling blood. Everybody tough. So they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Never growing up. All I want to.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, baby. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. All of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But that's not the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight, but all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm leaving it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I can try to fight, but what is matter every time I try? Deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine all of your time? Give me a time.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from a man. See I pull up with a man. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lima Lemurs and the Nuts. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your
About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Ubaldo Jimenez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do. be able to command all those pitches. But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Javier Sanoja stands in now and watches strike one. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. This is a true 5. Cool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power. The ability. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
On the ground to the left, Caminero. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. And that's too high.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The other way, and that's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. one away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a base hit on a line. Heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, one out. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Base hit right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Michael Toglia. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. That one ripped. Hauls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging. Not in time. He's safe.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases. But nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low. Pulls that one down. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He goes down looking. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. That one to first. Helton steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Carson Williams in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Jake Bauers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that one missing low stays alive. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. And that one just misses a ball and no strikes. On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Man at first, Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Lau. Out. Over to Bauers. That's 2. So the lineup flips over. And Wilson. He's 0 for 1. And there's a base hit to left. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Preston Wilson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Out towards right center field. Wilson on his way over. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball,
and that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win.
Counts full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Hey!
There's a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone.
Ripped on a line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Sanoha up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. There's a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ramirez on third. Caminero over at second with 1 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wilson sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough.
3.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, mission.
Yeah. Real West Side. Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or 2. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep players. Think about running from there. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you. Really want to alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block look snag or 2. Actually in the cockers, no Johnny is the projects, no saying Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills, if $1 meal really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first that ever rolled, shorty. The whole block posted. Everybody not the focus. And he told you one posted. I'm like, right, they can't cope. I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my nigga. They just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? From high, I'm just silicone. I want you to get.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Farmer makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Javier Sanoha. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses. And the count's even at 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Brandon Lau in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Ezekiel Tovar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. 1-2 now. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. Here's Stanton now. First pitch misses.
Inside.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Tovar, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground, a short dive, and he's got it. Over to first, and that's a great play for the out. There's Ryan McMahon now. Smoked on the ground a second. Lau sends it to first, and that is the new inning getting started. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Josh Lowe in the box now. Takes strike 1. That clips the zone. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now Carson Williams. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Javier Sinoja. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Michael Toglia. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Bang! And they take the lead. It's 1-0. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. That's to third. Slings to first. Now 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Todd Helton stands in now and watches strike 1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw over to Bowers. That's the inning. On to the third inning. Now here's Jake Bowers. Fought off foul. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. First pitch, and he just misses. Late with the swing there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
swings and misses, struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. And they're down to their last out. Sinoja sizes this one up. Ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3.
What up, y'all? Yeah, Soundtrack Republic.
the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally, illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here.